Welcome to Clovis East Wolfpack Drama. My name is Mrs. Heather Randall, also known as Carsey to many of my students. I teach Drama 1, which is a beginning level class. Drama 2 and 3 is a combo class at the intermediate level. And Drama 4 is our advanced drama performance class. I also teach Drama 2 technical theater, which is all about going behind the scenes. Let's take a moment to look at this class. Drama 2 Technical Theater is all about going behind the scenes. There is no prerequisite for this course. We will cover theater fundamentals, behind the scenes design and execution, history, vocabulary, tool training, and crew experience. Students will work cooperatively through this class and much, much more. If you have any further questions, please feel free to email me. I've been teaching at Clovis East since 1999 when they opened. Wow, that was a long time ago. It's my home, it's my wolf pack, it's my family. And I hope your son or daughter feels the same way when they're in my class. I have my master's degree and my BA in theater arts and dance. I have a lot of experience in the theater, both on stage and behind the scenes, as well as directing, marketing, costuming, creating props. You name it, I've done it. And I'm also a wife and a mother of 2 small children. One is 10 years old, also in Clovis Unified, and my little baby is almost 3 years old. I can't believe it. During distance learning, we're going to be using a lot of resources for drama. The first is Clever. Clever is one-stop shopping for our students. It's added security. As long as they're logging in through Clever with their Clovis Unified School District email, then they don't have to log into anything else, which is great. It takes them everywhere they need to go. Google Classroom will house most of our assignments, but all of our assignments will be going into Student Connect and Parent Connect online. Remind is a great way for students to get a hold of me outside of class, as well as me to get a hold of them. This is a way for us to text back and forth with the privacy of our phone numbers not being shared. Student and Parent Connect, also known as Q, is where all of our grades will be posted. So please check that often to see what your son or daughter might be missing. Zoom is what we're going to be using for our video conferencing platform. The kids have gotten pretty good at navigating through Zoom. And this is also where we're going to be taking attendance and doing our participation, which is a large part of their semester grade. We will be using youtube.com as well to watch appropriate videos related to drama and class instruction. There are so many various applications online that we're using. Flipgrid is one of them, Pear Deck. If you have any questions about any of the applications, please feel free to ask me. Our homeroom is interactive. This is what it looks like, and it's located in Clever as well as Google Classroom. Students can navigate back and forth between apps. There is this bookcase in the top left-hand corner where they can click on Clever and Google Classroom, as well as our website, and email me directly. There's organizational tools in this little notebook here, this little planner, and they're welcome to make copies for themselves. We have our to-do list in the bottom left-hand corner, and that will be updated weekly. There's also a self-care slide deck, and that's this red flower right here. If they click on that red flower, that takes them to a slide deck that shows them positive notes, quotes, tools, resources, ways that they can get in contact with those who are available to them at Clovis East, and ways to help lift their spirits when they might be feeling down, stressed, or anxious. We also have a weekly mental health check-in, and that's this little smiley face in the bookcase. And I ask students to check that every week. It's a place for them to tell me how they're feeling, how they're doing. Oftentimes I get really nice jokes, and I get some positivity back too. So I thank my students for that. Recommended class supplies would be folders for each class, highlighters to take notes. In our class for drama, they will need lined paper as well as white copy paper, colored pencils for creating designs when we get into our costume unit, our set design unit, and things like that. pens and pencils, and also a ruler. And if you don't have a ruler at home, you can print one out off of the internet. General class guidelines can be found in our syllabus, which I emailed out before school started to parents and students. Our syllabus is currently located in Clever and on Google Classroom. Parents and students were asked to sign 3 documents each: our syllabus, online rules and expectations, and the code of conduct. For Zoom, we do have a few expectations. We expect students to have their camera on and their face shown the entire class time. We expect there to be Wi-Fi that is standard, allowing them to get onto Zoom and allowing them to participate. We expect the microphone to be muted unless we are having a class discussion. Earphones or headphones are optional, but oftentimes it does help students to focus, especially if there are pets or siblings around at home. A quiet location with no distractions or other people on your screen. We expect students to be in Zoom and to participate to the best of their ability. For makeup work or late work, depending on the absence, if the absence is excused, then students may make up that work in the same amount of days that they have missed. If the absence is not excused or the late work is simply late, then there will be partial credit given for that work. Homework versus classwork. Classwork is where we start, and if something doesn't get completed in class, it becomes homework. For drama, oftentimes we do have rehearsal time, or there might be projects that are larger that do require some outside of class time to be put in by the student, and that will be homework. So we do both in this class. Grading is based on a point value and a standard grading scale. Attendance and participation is worth 25% of the student's final grade, and assessments, performances, and assignments are worth 75% of the student's final grade. Communication is key, especially in these times of distance learning. You can email any teacher at Clovis East by entering their first name, last name at clovisusd.k12.ca.us. You can also email them by first name, last name at cusd.com. We ask that parents and students are checking their email regularly. This is often the quickest way to reach out to parents. Google Classroom is where, like I said earlier, we have most of our assignments in Google Classroom. So if you're checking your child's account regularly, you can see if they're missing assignments, if they're turning something in late. There's also a way to request emails sent to you from Google Classroom. Just let me know if you'd like that option. Remind is a great way, as I said earlier, for me to get in contact with students, for them to get in contact with me if they have questions outside of school time. You are also, as the parents, you are also welcome to join my Remind if you want to get those reminders on text. If you have any questions, please refer to the class syllabus for additional information. Thank you for attending Back to School Night. I hope you have a wonderful, positive, safe school year. See you online.